Okay, those three numbers, if you just do those, I want to know your actual, the real hard fact. What's your average adjustment for average visit fee? Okay, next, how many people are you seeing below your comfortable level? What percentage, last week, how many people did you see below that number? Horrifying. And then actually go work out how much it cost you. It's heartbreaking. By the way, how do I know this? Because it happened to me. So here are three numbers. Here's my guarantee to you. A couple guarantees, caveats. If you go measure these three numbers by tomorrow, you will easily find 6 figures in your business, and you will also spend the day potentially drinking yourself into a stupor. And the reason I say that is because you're going to get the shock of your life when you do these numbers. Okay. First, and that's good. That's how you grow. Okay, cool. Number one. So I'm not coming across there. So number one, you've got to know exactly what your average visit fee is. Exactly. I don't want to know about exactly what your average visit or average adjustment fee is, or visit fee if you're multidisciplinary. Here's what my caveat for you is. I've worked with hundreds of docs, if not thousands. And I will tell you this, I have never known a doc not inflate that number. I've never known one practice not inflate that number. 99% of the time, it's just out of self-preservation because we know it should be higher. But here's how you work it out. I want you to remove new patients and report of findings. And I want you to work out what is your revenue and then divide your revenue by all the visits in the schedule. And if you're honest with yourself and you actually do the math, I promise you, you will be shocked. I have worked with practice owners that when I asked them what their average adjustment fee or average visit fee is, they told me $10. They were convinced that it was $10 more. Let's say they saw 300 a week and they were making no money. I was like, how's that possible? How's it possible? How do you see 300 a week? That's $500,000. How do you, more, but in the UK, it works out to about that, by the way, 300 to 500 to 750, something like that. And like, how do you see those type of numbers not make any money? I don't get it. And when we looked at it, when they were honest with themselves, I'll never forget the look on their face. They were like, shh, you know what? I thought it was this and it was this. Go honestly look at that number because you need to look at it. All the discounts, all the people that come for free, all the whatever, total. Because when I ask someone, what's your average adjustment fee? They normally tell me what they charge. I'm like, nope, that's not it. I know you charge $50 an adjustment, $60 an adjustment, $70 adjustment. What are you actually making per adjustment? Go average it out across the whole thing. That's number one. Number one, just trust me. Trust me. I know you don't want to do it, but trust me. You should know it already, by the way. Number two, I want you to run the stat of discounts below your acceptable rate, which means let's say you sell a care plan, and let's say, or you give discounts, or you do whatever, and let's say that works out to 25%. You as a business owner need to decide what the minimum, like there's a break-even number, by the way. I just told you, I've looked at more accounts than just about anyone on the planet, I promise. My financial director has, when I say accounts, chiropractic practices accounts. And the fact of the matter is that most business owners don't make more than 40%. Just the way it is. It's only the ones that fully understand the money math. Okay. It just is what it is. And if you look at this stat, if you go, look, we are comfortable with discounting, I'm just going to throw a number out, 30% on this care plan. I want you to go work out how many people were seen last week, how many people were seen the last month, how many people were seen in the last year that pay equivalent to less than that amount. Okay. Go, okay, last month, just do it last week. If we say as a business that nobody's going to come to us paying less than X, Y, Z, I don't care, then go run the stat below who falls below that, how many people. Again, be prepared to be shocked. Be prepared to be shocked. Next, I see so many docs hiding behind PVA. So I'll say to them, great, like, how are you doing? They're like, no, PVA is very good. Those of you who don't know what PVA is listening on the webinar, PVA stands for, write this down, patient visit average. It's equivalent to your lifetime value of a customer, okay? You also need to know that stat. And how you work it out, first of all, is firstly, do you know it on a weekly basis? Do you know that many consultants, many chiropractic consultants will increase the revenue of a business by doing one thing? One thing. They could sit in a chair in Ibiza on the sun every day, and they could say all they have to say is, hey, Mr. Practice Owner, send me your numbers every week. So send me these numbers on a weekly basis, and their revenue goes up. That's all they have to do, because accountability, right? That's how it happens. If you want anything to improve in your business, you've got to measure it. So first, do you know it? Next, how do you measure it? It's a 6-month period. Write this down. You take all your visits in the schedule, including, write this down, new patients. So it's like, do I exclude whatever? Everything in the schedule, including new patients, divided by new patients, equals patient visit average. And by the way, I also think that I'm probably one of the only people who will say this, but I think PVA you can hide behind PVA. It's a bit flawed. So I've done this exercise with people before. So what's your PVA? And I say, my PVA is pretty good. I say, great. Let's look at these numbers though, and it might give you a different picture. I want you to actually work out the magic of knowing if you go in a 6-month period, and let's go back. Let's go 3 months ago and then go 6 months. How many people in that, I know this is laborious, but do it once and that's all you'll need. How many people actually, as a percentage, actually saw you 3+ times, actually saw you 6+ times, actually saw you 12+ times, actually saw you 24+ times, actually saw you 36+ times? Not PVA. Now, PVA is a measurement. It's not the measurement. But if you can get clarity on this, I will almost guarantee you'll see where your sticking point in the business is. You'll see where a genuine, where you're root bound, for lack of a better word. You're going to be like, okay, great. So 70% of them saw me 3+, 60% saw me 6+, 40% saw me 12+, 20% saw me 24+, 0 saw me 36+. Ooh, okay, I get it. I know what's happening. I know where my drop-off is. You might go 70% saw me 3+. 70%, well, 65 saw me 6+. 15% saw me 12+. Ooh, we know where the problem is. You guys with me? Give me a hand up. Give me a hand up. Webinar, give me a hand up. Awesome, 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 awesome. This is different. And by the way, and some of you are sitting here going, oh my word, sounds like a lot of work. Yeah, it's a lot of work. Is it worth it? Yeah, it's worth it. It's worth it. Okay, those 3 numbers, if you just do those, I want to know the real hard fact. What's your average adjustment for average visit fee? Okay, next, how many people are you seeing below your comfortable level? What percentage, last week, how many people did you see below that number? Horrifying. And then actually work out how much it cost you. It's heartbreaking. By the way, how do I know this? Because it happened to me. Hey guys, thanks for watching the video. I hope it was helpful. If you haven't yet subscribed, please subscribe, hit the like button, and share the video or leave a comment. It really means a lot to me. Also, if you haven't subscribed, my statistics show that over 70% of you that watch my videos aren't subscribed. Hit the subscribe button. You do not want to miss the practice growth strategies I'm going to be teaching over the next couple of months. See you on the other side.